So, let's get started. And our first speaker of this session knows logistics inside out. As CEO of the Port of Duisburg, the world's largest inland port, he has been shaping the development of one of the most important logistics hubs in Europe. Enough talk, let's get down to circular business. Please welcome Markus Bangen. So, we have two microphones. I take the one, okay?
I have this one as well. Oh.
You have this one as well. Okay, so we don't need any microphone. Okay, good. Wonderful. Thank you. So, Markus, you originally planned to stay in the industry for just 3 years.
Yeah.
So now it's been 25. Yeah. What has happened? So, what is it about port logistics that fascinates you and keeps you going?
It's exciting every day. It's the mix between... we are involved in nearly all sectors of the industry, national and international. We have challenges on municipal level, but we are involved in geopolitics as well. So this morning I was involved in Antwerp in discussions on the Suez Canal, Red Sea, today in circular economy in Germany. So it's exciting.
Wow. It's very exciting. Sounds so. So let's talk about circular economy and logistics. You have been shaping the development of Duisport for decades.
Yep.
So, and as a key player in the recycling sector, what does the circular economy actually mean for Duisport?
That has changed tremendously over the years. One of the most important aspects is the change of image. We have parts of the port which are called since 70 years scrap island. That was linked to dust, to trash and steel industry, the fossil world. That has changed tremendously. In the meantime, we see that these are the initial points for the understanding of the importance of circular economy. The inland ports and ports were always the hubs, because you have to have bundling effects, otherwise you are not cost effective. Yeah. And in the end, it has to be economic feasible. And in the past, we had the steel industry as the largest customer. That's why it's there. And that has changed over the last 10 years to the broader perspective.
Yeah. And can you give us a concrete example of how circular logistics comes to life?
Yeah. And take that example of this. I stay with the scrap island, which is called today raw material island, because we didn't want to name it circular island. That sounds like vacation. It's hard work. It's not vacation.
Like vacation.
It's... You know, today it's brought in by barge, collected all over Germany, raw material, which is there treated to very small bits and pieces with the nice name TSR40. And that's the basis for CO2 reduced steel. It's replacing coal in the furnace process, 800,000 tons per year, brought in just in time by train from the port to the steel mill. And there it's a logistic chain from all over Germany up to the furnace process. And in the end, it's your new washing machine or a high-value car.
Yeah, amazing. So let's talk about the challenges and also the framework. Does Duisport have everything it needs to meet the requirements of the circular economy, especially with a view to future challenges? So where do you see the gaps or need for a change?
I would mention two. Number one is space.
Space?
Space. We have to see, again, economic feasibility means we have to have the critical mass.
Yeah.
For nearly everything what we do, which is then the size. The inland ports, Duisburg, thank God not, but a lot of other sites are in competition with urban development. That's in the deep sea ports. Take a look to Hamburg as well. Although they are the perfect place for this. And we have to realize we cannot have everything. Nice living at the shore of the river and a circular economy. That will not work. Number two, we have to change our mind as well when it comes to legislation. It's still focused on the transport of rubbish, trash, or however you want to name it, is focused on we want to avoid illegal disposal. But it's transportation of raw material back to recycling. Where's the difference? My standard example. We have a container in the port with the newspaper of tomorrow. It's just there, 48 hours, nothing happens, but on that day, it's waste because it's old paper.
Yeah.
Nothing has happened. We have a complete different legal regime. Why? Sometimes that's necessary, but the current legal framework is more to avoid transportation than to attract and make it economic feasible the transportation back to recycling.
And just reminds me of a panel you were, and where you also, I think in this direction, you had some really smart statements. And you mentioned also that scale is critical to making circular economy solutions competitive. So what needs to change for circular logistics to become truly cost effective?
It's the bundling effect, which means that we need the understanding in the first step we will create more traffic. We have there a natural conflict between the goal avoid traffic, but if we need to bundle to become economic feasible and competitive, we have to have more traffic at the places where we collect. This is something which is, again, related to the problematic situation. We want to have everything, but only the positive, not the negative aspects. And that's the same what we have with standard logistics. The switch, modal shift from road to rail will mean in a port like Duisburg, the truck transport will explode. Because the last mile, we cannot beam the containers or the material for the last mile. That's impossible. And therefore, we have to take the measures. Then it's competitive. We see it. The same model which we have in container logistics. We do 4 million containers a year in Duisburg. We have the complex logistics there, and it's competitive. It's the pure accumulation. Take the Port of Antwerp. They have designated now 600 hectares for circular economy. They will create this bundling effect.
So it's now talking about the Duisport. Speak clearly. What are the biggest challenges or key issues really you are currently working on at Duisport?
It's transformation of the industry under a lot of aspects, paired with uncertainty, which we all face in our daily business. It is the complete new usage and utilization of areas which were used 200 years for a complete different activity. That includes circular economy, and it is the switch in the mind of the people.
And the customers.
And the customers, that what we do is needed. And when it comes to circular economy, it's still just changing the name doesn't change the image. And in a port, you can see it's still the same. You have to explain, and that's the largest challenge. It's easier in a city like Duisburg, which is used to all of this. In other places in Germany, it's a challenge.
Thank you. Battery storage is a big issue, but beyond that, where do you see the most urgent need for solutions? What kind of innovations are you looking for?
Battery is one, but everyone is looking for this. And to be honest, we have currently more challenges in the first step to bring in the new batteries, which is a challenge as well, because there is no framework, nothing. Everyone wants to buy it, but how we transport it. And I can tell you what we see, in which different shapes these batteries arrive from overseas. Difficult. We see, it was, I think, the panel before, a huge potential in plastic recycling and chemical plastic recycling. That is what we focus together with our partners in Antwerp, together with the chemical industry. But that means you have chemical installations. It's again a challenge. Everyone is thinking it's like hydrogen. Hydrogen will not come out of the wall. It will bring with it CVC installations. And that has to be clear.
So let us just dive into Startport. I really liked it when I researched it a little bit. It's a platform and driver for innovation in logistics and supply chain, So, which supports startups in this field? So, what is it clearly from your perspective, and why is it important? And how do you also, as Duisport, profit from it?
It's all these startups challenge you and widens your world. They speak out what is not in your conventional point of view.
Yeah.
They have the ideas, and there are really, really good things in there. And on the other hand, they make clear to nearly all of us, again, image. If you link this with startup, it's something new, that's good, let's do it. And this Startport initiative, I have to say in the beginning that was expensive. In the meantime, it's commercially successful, and it makes clear that in logistics, it's not only, we have to go Berlin or to Munich and it's very hypey and all that stuff. No, you can also bring very relevant things to Duisburg and the Ruhr area. We have one of the largest universities for logistics in Duisburg. We have the colleagues of Fraunhofer everywhere here in the Ruhr area. We educate the best performing students, and we have to keep their ideas in our area as much as possible. That's Startport, and it's getting better and better. And on the Logimat, which is the fair currently running in Stuttgart for intralogistics, we are there with one of our startups presenting what we do together in daily operations. Not in theory, daily operations.
Very cool. So please have a look at Startport in web, for example, or just talk to Markus after our panel. Really, really cool. And it's nice that also innovation is really lived and also is a revitalizer for the traditional industry. So what's your message to the innovators here in the audience? So if you could express one wish for a sustainable future, what would it be?
Let's make things easy. That's fine that we all talk about this. From logistics perspective, reverse logistics, I hate it. Logistics is logistics. What's the logic between reverse and not reverse? We're just driving in the other direction. Let's make it easy and pragmatic, and then we will do it.
Let's make it easy. Thank you, and a big round of applause for Markus Bangen. Thank you so much. Thank you.